a record-setting Monument Marathon, as several new top times for the 26.2-mile course were posted Saturday. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, several records fell as the Platte Valley Companies Monument Marathon marked its 14th year Saturday. Race coordinator and WNCC Foundation Director Jennifer Rising tells KNEB News it was just a fantastic day.
Thoughts on this year's marathon? I mean, it's not record-breaking across the board, but pretty close.
Oh, lots of records fell today, and what a gorgeous day. I think the weather gave us a record as well. So 669 total runners registered as of last night. So that our previous record was 602, so we shattered the number of runner record. And then full and half marathon full marathon men's and full marathon women's also broke the records. So great day today.
For the new course records, Mark Messmer of Castle Rock, Colorado had the top men's full marathon finish time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 13 seconds, while in the women's division, Aubrey Hawley of Pea Ridge, Arkansas shattered the course record by more than 6 minutes, posting a time of 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 20 seconds. Full race results can be found online at monumentmarathon.com/results. Well, the 17-year-old who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in connection to the death of a Scottsbluff teen has had his sentencing date pushed back. Devontae Costella had been scheduled to be sentenced today on the Class 1B felony for the stabbing death of 15-year-old Wyatt Reeb. However, a motion for his continuance by defense attorney Marin Chalupka was approved. Costella faces 20 years to life in prison and is now scheduled to be back in court on October 29th for sentencing. And the pilot of an aerobatic plane is fortunate to suffer only minor injuries when his craft went down in a field north of the Torrington Airport Saturday. According to Goshen County Emergency Management, a single-engine aerobatic plane experienced engine problems shortly after taking off from the Torrington Airport at about 4 p.m., and the pilot attempted to circle back and land, but did not have enough power or altitude to make it back. The pilot decided to attempt an emergency landing in a field north of the airport, which resulted in the plane flipping over and coming to a rest upside down. Responders and bystanders responded and found the pilot trapped in the cockpit underneath the plane. Crews flipped the plane over and extricated the pilot, who was transported to Torrington Community Hospital. The pilot suffered minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery. The NTSB was notified and are assuming the investigation into the crash. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Welcome back. City of Scottsbluff officials reviewed and approved a new 3-year funding agreement with the Riverside Discovery Center. Under the deal, the city's annual contribution increases from $300,000 to $350,000 with an additional one-time $50,000 contingency fund available for zoo expenses upon approval. The agreement includes a requirement for the zoo to make progress towards AZA accreditation within the 3-year term. If progress is shown, the contract may be extended up to 2 more years.
I think this will help the original amount. We didn't realize the ACA was so high for a contingency fund, but I think now it's doable. It'll be hard work, but I think it's possible. So this will help. Without it, it'd be very difficult.
Yeah. I think AZA is the right accreditation too. I mean, it leans real heavy on animal care and animal welfare.
Council members noted the agreement allows adjustments if city sales tax revenues drop significantly by at least 1/3 over 3 quarters, but stressed that such a decline would likely signal much larger problems. The zoo is also expected to continue fundraising to build its contingency fund and support improvements, while officials expressed confidence in the zoo's planning and financial oversight. Well, Scottsdale High School seniors Addison Peck, Harrison Mazer, George Schmal, and Landon Hine have been nominated for the NSAA Believers and Achievers Program, a statewide awards program that recognizes Nebraska's future leaders. Believers and Achievers was designed to reward high school students in Nebraska for their excellence in academics and participation in NSAA activities. If selected for the statewide honor, they will be honored at an NSAA championship event, featured on a poster displayed at schools across the state, and have the opportunity to compete for scholarships.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
We'll recap high school football from Friday, plus the WNCC as well here for our Monday update. The Gering football team knew it would be their biggest test of the season so far. This past Friday night, they were on the road at McCook. The Bulldogs fall 41-17, their first loss of the season. There was an early special teams mistake, and head coach for Gering, Danny O'Boyle, did not like the way things played out the rest of the way.
There's really no way to sugarcoat it. We got our tails whipped tonight, and we felt pretty good coming in and thought we had a good game plan. Thought our guys were in a good space before the game, and just came out, and that kind of took the wind out of our sails early. They were able to punch one in, and it just felt like we never really recovered from that. We came back and we responded right away with a good drive of our own and got on the board, but it just felt like they were able to do what they wanted to on offense. We just did not match their physicality.
So Gering now 4-1. They get set for a home matchup Friday night with Scotts Bluff. For the Bearcats, they started slow in their home blowout win over Lexington, leading just 14-0 at halftime. They come out in the second half and put up 42 points for head coach Judd Hall.
Message was just settle in and do what we practiced all week. Reiterated at halftime again that, Lexington, they practiced all week too. They're a much improved football team from last year. They wanted to win just as much as we did. So you can't just come in and expect to win. Winning is hard, and you have to earn every win you get. And I think that was the overall message at halftime. No true X and O adjustment. I thought we played hard in the first half. Just needed to play better. That was the message. Find a way to play better.
Scottsbluff 4-1 now also, and of course at Gering coming up this Friday night. Also from this last Friday, it was all Bridgeport in their home win over Kimball, with some history along the way for senior quarterback and homecoming king Nick Weibert.
Out of the shotgun, Jeffords to the right hip of Weibert. 3-step drop for Nick, looking towards the end zone. 9 down the post, holds it in with one hand in the back of the end zone.
I tell you what, that is why you throw it up to your senior. Give him a shot. What a grab in the back of the end zone there by Gage 9. Just one hands it. That's stuff you see on Saturdays and Sundays, but who cares? We're on a Friday night and Gage pulling one in.
I'll go with 2 receivers split out to the bottom of the set. Cody Bates with 9 in the slot. In the backfield is James Jeffords. Weibert looking deep. No rush. Steps up in the pocket. Takes a shot to the end zone. 9 wide open on the D in the end zone. He has it. Flag comes in, but it's going to be a touchdown. Gage 9.
I tell you what, that young man is having a day. The defender lost him. He's turned around watching the quarterback as a DB. That's one of the things you cannot do. Gage 9, he's too good. You have to keep your eyes on him. Able to find that football in the back of the end zone. Draws the flag. Who cares? Bridgeport scores to go into half here.
32-yard receiving touchdown, Gage 9, and that is the 60th touchdown of Nick Weibert's career.
Trayton Harmon and Justin Reimers from Friday night. That was on 94-1 The Brand. We'll have Bridgeport at Morrill this Friday for our area game of the week. Tomorrow, a trio of volleyball broadcasts across our network stations. The WNCC Cougars won twice in home sweeps over the weekend, beating Lamar and McCook. They're now 4-1 in Region 9 conference play. Big opportunity tomorrow night at home as they take on Casper, a team they lost to in 5 sets earlier this year on the road. Also tomorrow, Gering hosting Ogallala. Combined records for the two teams, 31-5. Gering off a weekend title at the Adams Central Invite. Scottsbluff lost in 4 at Thunder Basin. Played competitive volleyball from what I heard. They'll be home to take on rival Sydney tomorrow night. Cougars will be on KOLT. Gering match on KMOR Scottsbluff. That one can be heard on the trail. And the Cougar soccer teams were in action over the weekend. The men came away at home with a 2-2 tie against Laramie County. The women's match won by LCCC 7-0. That is our Monday update. The latest today from the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, beautiful weather in the 18th Street Plaza in Scottsbluff helped make the 2025 United Way of Western Nebraska Duck Draw a fantastic event Saturday. This year, 7,669 ducks were sold as supporters hoped to win one of the 35 great prizes donated for this year's event. Before the drawing of the top prizes, Kelly Sandberg of Sandberg Honda explained why they continue to be top sponsors of the event each year.
It's good for everybody that's here, and everybody that buys a duck is actually helping the whole area. So that's really nice, and I would like to thank all of the volunteers because they don't always get enough praise, I guess, for volunteering, but thank you guys.
Top prize winners this year included Stacy Smith of Torrington, who took home the second place prize of a 2025 Honda Pioneer side-by-side donated by Sandberg Honda in Gering. Elizabeth Sarr of Scottsbluff was this year's top prize winner after her name was drawn for the 2025 Chevy Trax donated by Team Auto Center in Scottsbluff. Both top prizes for Sarr and Smith will be presented during a ceremony later this week. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.